Hello, ladies and gents. My name is Steve. Um, I like old video games, and I'm going to review them from now on. And the first one I'm going to review is the Sega Genesis, my favorite system. So, first I'm going to talk about the hardware itself. This is a Model 1 Genesis. This is a Model 2 Genesis, connected to the Behemoth. The Behemoth consists of a Sega CD, a Model 2 Genesis, and a 32X. I'm not going to review this piece of crap just yet, because it sucks, and it doesn't compare to this one. This one's better. This one sucks. If you ever have a chance to pick up a Genesis, get this one, not this one. Alright, let me throw this away. Put this over here. Okay. Now first, I'd like to talk about the actual Genesis itself. This is one of the first Genesis ever made. How do you know? Because it says high definition graphics on it. No, it doesn't do 1080p. It just thinks it's high definition graphics. This one's different because it has a volume control, a volume reset button, on-off switch, pretty much basic stuff except for this. Whoever used this, really. Cartridges go in here, and my Genesis is actually special. But first, before we go to that, I'll look at the ports. AC, that's for power. AV out, that's pretty much how you'd basically get the picture out. This is RF out. This is for people who have really ghetto TVs that suck. This is a channel selector switch for channel 3 or channel 4. And this is specific to these kind of Genesises. This is an EXT port, which wasn't used in America, but it was used in Japan, where the Japanese used a modem to connect to banking terminals so they could bank from their house. I don't know, it was really stupid. It only lasted a year. And this is what makes mine special. I modded this one. It outputs S-video, composite video, and left and right output audio. What makes that so special? Because S-video, pretty much, it takes one signal, turns it into two, and that makes it better. You want the specifics, I will explain them to you later, but right now, you don't care, and yeah. Also on the side, we have the expansion port. This is what connects into the Sega CD. Now, I really don't want to connect this one into that one, because it not only does it look ugly, it just hangs off the end like nothing. It looks really stupid, trust me. So that's the system itself, nothing really special. It has an 8 megahertz, that's 8, not gigahertz, 8 megahertz, not gigahertz, 68K processor, which is a 16-bit, 32-bit hard drive. Jeez. 16-bit, 32-bit hybrid processor, which is actually was quite advanced for its time. It also has a 4 megahertz Z80 for the sound, and FM, blah, 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 blah. You get it. It sounds cool. It looks cool. It was fancy. Another thing I like to look at is the actual controller itself. This is a 6-button controller. It's actually a lot better than the 3-button controller because it's a lot more responsive and it's really comfortable to hold. Like the other one was just huge and had huge buttons. I don't have those because those suck and I threw those away. But you want these controllers if you have a Genesis. Like, trust me. And these are some of the games that I brought. I'm going to review some of these. I brought with me all the Sonic games. This is Sonic Spinball. It's like Sonic and Pinball. Whoa. Pretty creative name, huh? Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And Sonic the Hedgehog 3. These are all complete. This one is cool. I'm going to like reviewing this one. This one is Sonic and Knuckles, and you'll see why it's fancy later. This is Comic Zone. You get to fight in a comic. It's really cool. Like, they haven't made anything this cool ever. McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. No, I'm not gay. This game is really awesome. Trust me. When you watch me play it, you'll be like, wow. I can't believe I never heard of this game before. This one I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard of. This is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. I don't think too many people appreciate this game. Hey! I like it. It's actually one of the rarer games for Genesis. Ever since the Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed it, it's been like worth $40 complete. So if you want your copy, I'd say wait a little bit actually. This is the original pack-in game. This is Altered Beast. This was what made everybody mouthgasm over the Genesis because it was so much prettier than the NES. Nothing wrong with the NES, but I don't know. This game is just as good as the games that were on the NES, but it looked nicer, and that's what mattered to people. Kind of like well, no, I guess I can't use the Wii argument. People like Wii's. Anyway, Gunstar Heroes. I'll just play this one for you. You'll see. It's awesome. And I think that's it. Yep. Okay, let me plug the Genesis in, and we'll get to the games. Okay, first game I'm going to review is pretty much an obvious one. It's Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Sega! That's nostalgia if you grew up playing these games. Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, Sonic was Nintendo's answer to Mario the Gay Plumber. And they wanted somebody who was cooler and faster than Mario, because all Mario did was jump up and he hit blocks and then he stepped on mushrooms and the mushrooms flattened out. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Ah, look at that. It turned into a rabbit. That doesn't happen in Mario. Look at that. That was a rabbit too. What about this one? Oh, that's a bird. And it gets rings. If you get 100 rings, boing. If you get 100 rings, you get an extra life. What do you get if you get 100 coins in Mario? An extra life. You know who thought of that first? Mario. Well, Nintendo, whatever. It's better executed on the Super Sega Nintendo. This thing, the thing I'm playing, Sega. But yeah, it's pretty basic. If you jump to this huge ring and go to a bonus stage, the idea is to win with all the Chaos Emeralds. I don't know. I don't care. I never cared about the Chaos Emeralds, so I just let them pass. So that's Sonic 1. You're just floating in here. Yeah, it's pretty much the same game the whole way through, just like this. You bounce and hit things. It seems boring, but just try and play it. You'll like it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, player 1. Here we go. So this one's different because it has Tails. What does Tails do? Well, nothing. He can die, and then he comes back to life again. That's it. Really. He doesn't even really help. Here, let me see if I can make him help. No. Come on, Tails. Ugh. Come on. Oh! I don't want to do that myself. Okay. Check out the blast processing. That was like a marketing term for fastness, because the Super Nintendo sucked because it only had a 3 megahertz processor as opposed to the Genesis's 8 megahertz, and I don't even know if that matters that much really, because the games look better on SNES because of the better graphics processor. Whatever, you get it. Sonic's just cooler than Mario. Mario blows. See how fast he goes? Like, come on. So you get to the end of the level, and that's it. Alright. And that's Sonic 2. Okay, now this one, you can probably guess, is going to be Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is my favorite because it has a save feature, which is nice. What's also cool, I really like the music because it was all composed by Michael Jackson, believe it or not. No, I'm serious. Go look it up on YouTube. They all sound the same. Because he uses like, hey, and Shamona in the songs. It's really cool. Just check it out. Also, this one's my favorite because See in the top left corner there's a time limit? Well, in the other games, the time limit didn't really matter. In this game, the time limit matters. You only have 10 minutes, and you have to complete the level in 10 minutes. The levels in Sonic 3 are huge by comparison to Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. And the time limit matters. Yeah, that's my point. Anyway, yeah, this is a cool game, and I like it.